Welcome back to another episode of the K Squared Podcast. In awesome news this week.
A normal one, actually. Not a fucking...
Yeah, not a special one this week. And in awesome news, Drake released a new album. And no one cares. Anyways.
Did you hear about the ZR1 absolutely destroying lap times here in the States?
I did.
Was it like 20 to 30 seconds a track?
I didn't look at the actual times
for records. Stupid.
But it was 4 tracks on 5 runs.
It's 5 tracks.
It only pointed out 4 tracks in the video.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. I heard it's 5.
It was Laguna Seca, Watkins Glen, and 2 others.
Road America and...
Virginia something.
Can't remember the ones. But I think there's another... I think it might be 5. Either way.
I only saw 4.
Either way, it's beating Porsche GT2 RS and GT3 RSs.
That's scary to think about because the GT2 RS...
a fucking McLaren Senna for its top 10.
That's crazy. But we have GT2 RS and GT3 RS on the top of the leaderboard.
On the ring.
At the ring.
Yes.
So that's fucking terrifying to think about.
We still don't have a ring time yet.
We do not. And I think GM is waiting for optimal weather conditions.
Well, close as ultimately possible because good luck with that on the ring.
Yeah, on that fucking fiasco.
They could be clearing down start and finish line, but then be absolutely pissing down rain.
All the way across the track, yeah.
So I think Jim's kind of letting Ford sit on that for a minute. And just be like, hey, by the way.
Sit down. Be humble.
Sit down, bitch. Be humble right now. You think that time was good? Get fucked right below the track.
Speaking of tracks, we forgot to look, but the race ought to be over by now.
It should be by now. It's like, yes, the Daytona 500 was
today. While we're filming today. Yesterday for y'all. Wow.
What happened? Another rain delay. Imagine.
No, final.
Okay. Imagine another rain delay after 5 hours.
Who was first? Cindric? 8th.
Yes. Anyway.
We looked at this with like 20 laps to go and he was in first. William Byron.
How the fuck?
Winner. You want to talk how the fuck? Guess who came third? Jimmy fucking Johnson.
What?
What is that bullshit?
What is going on?
It's not 2012 anymore.
What is going on?
Sit down. Tyler Reddick second. I'm assuming there was a wreck because Kyle Busch was top 3 and he's not even in the top 10. Briscoe 4th, Nemechek 5th, Bowman 6th, Blaney 7th, Allgaier 9th.
What the fuck was Allgaier 9th? He was way down there.
Busher in 10th. Yeah, there was definitely a wreck towards the end. Just based off of looking at this. McDowell 11th, Jones 12th, Suarez 13th, Ty Dillon 14th, Elliott 15th.
We didn't get any Hendrick cars till 15th. What the fuck?
A Hendrick car wittily won the fucking race.
I meant the rest of the pack.
Bowman was literally fixed. How have you done this? Buddy's brain is not working yet. Larson 20th.
Jesus.
I don't know. Austin Dillon 23rd.
He's been right. He was running a bad tire race.
Hamlin 24th. Cody Ware with a DNF in 25th, but Keselowski finished in 26th. That makes no sense.
How the fuck?
Kyle Busch, DNF, 34th. Yeah, there was a wreck at the end for sure. Logano, DNF, 35th.
Oh no, there's a wreck at Daytona. Not surprised.
Yeah. Truex, DNF, 38th. Helio Castroneves, DNF, 39th. Chastain, 40th. Allmendinger, 41st, both DNF. Christopher Bell, 31st. Bubba Wallace, 29th. All DNFs. So, yeah. One down for Hendrick, and Byron's already a playoff qualifier.
Good.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
Yes. Atlanta next week.
Not the one to think of it.
Atlanta next week, and then
above 15.
What the hell is even that? Atlanta's next week, and Coda is this early in the season.
We're going to Coda. Wait, what?
Week 3.
We're going to Coda week 3.
Coda week 3, March 2nd, 3:30 p.m. That's outrageous.
Yeah, but of course, it's a hell of a week.
Yes. Well, shit, when I was watching it, like, on the regular growing up, it was like, they would do, like, Daytona, Martinsville, Sonoma, boom, 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 or something ridiculous, or Watkins Glen, I think. Because I think when I was watching growing up, I think Watkins Glen had 2 races.
I think so. I know they weren't really hitting the courses already. They had been.
Well, everybody bitches. Everybody in NASCAR bitches about road courses.
I don't know why.
Too technical, cars are too heavy. The handling sucks on them.
Why as fuck? What do you mean?
The handling sucks on them. The steering column
to go left.
The steering column is already set up with a left to center turn in the first place. So if you got to go right, you got to crank it even further.
Could we not just have a different car?
You probably could. Most of those teams have multiple cars anyways.
Right. So why can't we just not have a road course car?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fix the steering.
Yeah, you have 2 cars. You have a main car for the main tracks that all turn left.
Everything else. And then a road course.
And a backup for that. And then you have a road course main and a road course backup. Problem solved.
Right. I mean, majority of teams have enough money for that, so.
Yes.
We shows a couple of them that probably don't, but you know.
Probably not.
98% of them have enough money to do that.
That is very true. In other news, with racing, have you noticed that you probably have because you follow it now a lot closer than I do? Have you noticed the last, I want to say, 5 years, we've consistently had like an Indy or F1 driver trying their luck at the 500?
No, I didn't think about that line, but yeah.
Because Castro Neves was there this year. Tony Kanaan was there some year. Danica obviously moved over at the time. Kimi Räikkönen was doing NASCAR for a hot minute.
Weird.
Yeah.
Talking about people coming over to
Joseph Newgarden, I think, did NASCAR for a little bit.
I know in the ARCA race, Cleus McFarland ran that race.
I did see that.
Didn't do very well. He did all right.
Then wrecked.
Not his fault, though.
No. Daytona's notorious for big wrecks.
Well, he actually missed the first one. He snuck through and didn't get any damage.
Wow.
That is. And then the second one, not so lucky.
Yeah, I saw the interview at the garage after he wrecked or whatever, and he's
just being himself, being dumb as fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hot dogging around the track. Yeah. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I should have said to his dad, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. So I know for sure you did not, to run right back to the intro real quick. I know you haven't listened to Drake's new album because it came out on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
To be fair.
I'll save you the time. It sucks. Don't listen to it.
Who would have thought?
A lot of people online are very mixed about it. You got probably a handful of Drake Glazers and Kendrick Glazers that are like, it sucks or it's good, whatever, whoever side you're on with the beef. From a neutral, I didn't like it. I like both guys' music. I thought it was shit. It is a complete singing album. It's not a rap album at all, which I think could go back to like the beef. Because in Euphoria, Kendrick said something about like, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like when he act tough. So now it's like a whole album of melodies. But apparently there's a song on there where Drake sent shots back at Kendrick, dissing his height because Kendrick's like 5'5" or 5'6".
Okay.
Called him a small fish and Nemo and whatever the fuck. So people are...
Well, basically, he's firing 9mm out of the side of a tank at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of which, so I didn't address that during our special episode, but there was Drake came out at... Drake came out at one of his shows with like a shirt with a bunch of bullet holes in it and smoke coming out of it. Looked fucking stupid. Basically saying he's still alive after all the shots. I don't know fucking how. If I was him, I would just like disappear for a little while. But clearly that's not going to happen.
You can't fix it with no duct tape. Anyway.
Yeah. So we had shots fired back, apparently. And apparently he's also firing shots at LeBron James now, which I thought Drake and Bron were cool.
What the fuck?
Drake and Bron have been cool for like over a decade. But Bron apparently sided a little with Kendrick on the beef. And now Drake said something in one of the songs about he's got to change his summer plans, which Bron would always go to OVO Fest in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
But now that he's been siding with Kendrick, I guess, on the beef, he's like, yeah, you're not coming to my festival. So that's something that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just sounds so stupid.
Oh, the whole thing as of recent is stupid. But long story short, Drake's new album is shit. I listened to it the other day during work twice. So that made like the first 3 hours of my day shit because I'm listening to shitty music.
It sounds like it's a dumpster fire.
Certified Cybertruck.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We're right back at it.
Hey.
Always roast a Cybertruck when you get the chance.
If you have the chance to take.
Yeah. So, yeah. Long story short, album sucks. I still do want to listen to it one more time, like fully dialed into the songs rather than focusing in on like work environment and everything around me.
And also say me and all you time we're not doing a breakdown of this. So
yeah, no, we're not. No, absolutely
not gonna fucking happen.
No.
Because here's an idea. No one gives a fuck.
Listen if you want, but just as a heads up, off of 2 full listens, it's shit.
It's shit.
I liked the first song like a little bit. Like if it came on, I would probably listen to it. The rest of it I thought was garbage.
So the first song you might not hear, the rest of it is straight off J.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
There's your breakdown. Have fun.
Perfect. 2 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Insane.
A lot less homework for this album.
Oh, it still sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
So it sounds like we're still guaranteed a fall release for P6.
I have seen that.
A bunch of people are saying now that Borderlands says September, they kind of narrowed down the.
Oh, they're narrowing it down to a month?
Well, Borderlands 4 is coming out in September.
Okay. Got it. You got me all excited there for a second.
Which for a while. If they're gonna release it, it's gonna be September.
I mean, yeah, we've already theorized that a little bit.
If they're gonna release, because especially now there's another game coming out, they're gonna be paying to be like, hi,
bam, to be assholes.
Because for a while everyone's like, hey, I'm not gonna release shit until GTA's like, hey, we're releasing this day.
I feel like they're gonna wait till as late as they can to announce a date to really screw over everybody else.
Oh no! Apparently, Borderlands always said, "Oh, it's coming out September 5th." I don't know what the fucking day it was now.
Well, it's not gonna matter.
It's not.
GTA's gonna shit on that release.
It's like, it comes out this day. Guess what comes out tomorrow? Son of a bitch.
Imagine Rockstar doing that just to be assholes. They're some random companies just like, hey, new game tomorrow, and then they're just like, so we haven't announced a date yet. Surprise! It's out at midnight. It's like, fuck. Oh no. It's like, take it back. Pull it back off the market right now.
Don't push it. Why not? Don't. It's gonna be a interesting one.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Fortnite season?
No.
Looks very strange. Looks very like crime related.
I think it's in the heist season.
Yeah.
Which I've done before.
Yeah. And then I saw.
And if the Battle Pass games are what I did see, I'm not going to Battle Pass this time around.
That's fair.
Because they were, they weren't good.
Yeah.
There was like one skin that's decent. I was like,
is that skin worth $10? Okay. There you go.
I mean, fuck, I don't even buy this time to get all my fucking V-Bucks back.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So basically, I was free.
Yeah. And then I did see from Nintendo.
What the hell are they doing?
We got...
Besides damaging their reputation. Like that was doing.
Yeah. We got... Allegedly, there's a tease for a new Pokemon ZA trailer on the 27th.
Switch 2 exclusive. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. Because that game is supposed to be released later this year, so I wouldn't be surprised if knowing Nintendo and gaming companies, if they're like, hey, Switch 2, hey, ZA, hey, bundle.
Right. No, because I think they're going to try to kill the original Switch off pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to make that thing fucking useless.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. That's literally the word I was trying to fucking come up with. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and try to think.
Now whose brain's not working anyway?
When does it? I have an aneurysm every 10 minutes. What do you mean?
But now they're going to... Because I know, obviously, like, the whole Harley want to phase out. But I feel like they're going to try to be like, hey, by the way, no, it's just dead. So they're going to stop supporting it at all.
Yeah.
At least when the 5 came out, they still would release games for the PS4.
Which means there's a good chance that I might be selling my Switch before the Switch 2 is even like gonna be available for pre-order, so that I can get the Switch 2. Yeah. Because I want ZA and I want the new Mario Kart.
New Mario Kart looking crazy, by the way.
If it's legit, with all the different characters and shit, pulling from Sonic and Pokemon and whatever. If that's all legit, that game is going to be insane.
And I think they're adding like Mario Maker aspects where you can like make your own tracks.
That would be insane.
So,
I
made tracks on GTA 5 before.
We had to talk about this at work the other day. Nintendo's got a problem, and we
didn't know that.
We theorized, and I feel like you would agree with this. I feel like a lot of people would agree with this, is that Nintendo is lacking in like the online multiplayer thing.
Newsflash, they've been for years.
Yeah. Well, they still are, and that's like how they would be able to get back into it. And especially like if what you said is true the other day about Xbox going away.
So they're trying to...
Then Nintendo needs to do something. Because otherwise Sony's just going to dominate the market.
So I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep couch multiplayer, which is starting to be a thing of the past now. Right. But it's nice if you have a couple, like if you have a few kids or whatever that want to play, they don't play.
For sure.
It's great.
But that's a really niche scenario.
But nowadays, most of us would rather play online because either we have friends in different countries, or
even if it's same country, it's
that are
like different
friends
states.
You used to play with, moved for a job or whatever. So now they're 2 or 3 states away.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea because it is nice to be able to do that.
For sure. But I think they need
I feel like it'd be better just have it to where you can do that.
And have online as well.
Focus more on the online side.
Yeah. If they could do...
Because they're slacking so bad in the online market.
If they could do a Switch with that, like maybe that's a Switch 2 thing and they just haven't announced it yet. But they need something. Especially like if you said, if for example, if the Series X is like the last Xbox, they need to do something.
It's not looking great.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're giving us Forza.
Yes.
In spring.
Us is in PlayStation.
Yeah, they're giving PlayStation 5 and Forza Horizon 5. This is spring is what they said. They haven't nailed on that date yet. You know, which is bullshit.
Which you told me the other day that's an Xbox exclusive. For those who
seen, it's gonna be.
For those not in the gaming scene,
I can only assume it's gonna be 5.
It's probably gonna have to be.
Because I mean, I don't know that it has to be, but
well, yeah, but
it'd be pretty stupid if it wasn't.
Yeah, but I mean,
it'd be real dumb if it wasn't.
That's true, but also like if the Xbox is
there's rumors of Halo coming over, which is another like major
Xbox exclusive. Yeah,
there's rumors of Gears of War.
Really? Yeah. But like even if Xbox goes away, like if they stop producing them, it's going to take.
I can see Xbox being an online store very soon.
Yeah,
going like the Steam route.
Yeah, but I mean, if they stop, yeah, if they don't do hardware though, it'll still take probably 3 to 5 years, maybe even longer, before people get rid of their hardware.
Right, but that's the thing that
it would have to be until like the new PlayStation comes out.
There's still people that use PS4.
I know. There's still people who use an Xbox 360.
Very few gaming companies are supporting PS4 anymore.
Right.
Because the hardware is just too obsolete. It's getting obsolete now.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah.
Not much you can do about it.
Right.
Games are getting way too graphically inclined or needing too much resources to run.
For sure.
So, but they supported it for a while. And I'd say they supported it a lot longer than they would have. Like the PS3, for example.
Yeah.
Mainly because of Amazon Microsoft. But
that is probably very true.
When it either came out, the height of that shit.
Yeah.
PS5 did. So they kind of like, oh, we can't just immediately start cutting PS4 out because no one can get out to go and we can't make them for a while.
Right.
Now they're available still. It's just. So, like, but the problem is that's exactly what happened with the Wii U.
Man, a Wii U was such a flop. Oh my god.
Do you really Switch the same fucking idea, right?
The Switch is the exact same idea. They literally rebranded the Wii.
They're like, oh, Wii U didn't work? Let's do it again.
But call it something different.
And it's like, let's make the
copy the homework, but change it a bit.
Copy, paste. But wait. Change that. It's like, that's what they did.
Yeah.
And then they immediately stopped. And then, like, Switch came out, immediately stopped supporting the flag.
Yeah.
They with the Wii as well. When the Wii U came out, they're like, oh, we have a new console? No more games for the Wii. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They could probably still profit if they made games suitable for the Wii. But, like you said, with graphic improvement and everything,
Nintendo side,
the Wii would probably explode.
For Nintendo games, it probably wouldn't fucking matter. Yeah. Nintendo games don't take very much to run.
Yeah.
You can run Nintendo games on your fucking phone, to be fair.
You probably can.
Oh. It's not even a joke, you can't.
That doesn't surprise me.
It don't take very much at all. But, like, some of these, like, AAA games, like, newer Call of Duties, newer... Obviously, GTA, you ain't gonna run that on anything older than PS5. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can't even run it on it. On the low one, you already have to have Windows 10. To run on the high side, you have to have Windows 11. Yeah. Already, that's already been leaked for that shit. It's gonna be bad, dude. Yeah. It's gonna take a lot to run again. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. The map's already, I think, 2-3 times bigger than GTA 5 was.
I think they said it's more than double, yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah. We'll take a field trip to the Everglades, be back real quick.
See you in about 3 hours. Yeah. Oh my god. Someone's gonna make a... I'm
gonna go rob an alligator.
Rob an alligator. So I didn't rob the alligator, but I now have a pet alligator.
Yeah.
What? What, in Florida?
Literally.
Probably why they put it in Florida, actually.
Yeah.
Florida, Miami is a GTA lobby. Okay. Like, straight up.
It really is. It really is.
Great idea to go back there because the most random ass shit happens in Florida.
Yeah.
For no reason.
For real.
Like, I don't want the alligators, but yeah. But then we can sign about that.
Yeah. No.
Florida's insane.
Let me pose a question to you real quick, since you are a lot more into games than I am. If Nintendo makes a console, Switch 2 or a completely new thing that has online capability.
So the Switch
does it?
I say but
Well,
Switch
hang on.
online capability.
Hang on. Does it challenge Sony's reign over the market? Why not?
Because Nintendo doesn't have the game catalog to do it.
That's very. That's actually that's a really good point.
Unless you're going for like nostalgia, that's about it.
Yeah,
because they just don't have a big enough game catalog to compete with Xbox or PlayStation.
Well, that's what I was getting at. Like if Xbox goes away and the Switch or Nintendo or whatever takes over.
So they have it online on the Switch.
Yes.
But it's very basic.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work that well sometimes. As you well know, we tried it a little bit.
We did try it a little bit, and it really does not work that well.
When it does, it works great. But when it doesn't, which is 95% of the time.
Yeah.
It's so. I mean, they could fix that, but it's like
we have that issue on crossplay things though. Every once in a while.
It's just. That's more than game server.
Yeah, that's very true.
Some game server is not built for crossplay, which wouldn't worry about with Forza Horizon 5. I mean, it was built solely for Xbox. I'm kind of worried that the crossplay is not working very well, server wise.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Just on the game side.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Didn't Fall Guys have that issue when it first came over to Xbox? Because it was like only PlayStation and PC for the longest time.
Yeah, there was a couple of games that had a big issue with.
Man,
crossplay.
Talk about a fall from grace, Fall Guys. Holy shit. The downfall of Fall Guys needs to be studied.
That was crazy. It was so.
That shit was crazy.
Like, there's no reason it shouldn't have been successful, actually.
No.
Like, it should have been a pretty successful game.
Yeah.
On a baseline, but I don't know what happened, dude. It's like, I'm dead.
the last I saw was like at the height of it on YouTube and Twitch. There was a bunch of people like hacking or cheating or teaming up.
I can see that.
And then
there was a lot of hacking.
And then everybody kind of just was like, man, I ain't going to play this because it's not fun going against a bunch of hackers.
Right.
So I'm going to go find something else.
The only game that, I'll be honest with you, probably shouldn't have stayed as popular as it has. No. Among Us.
Yeah. Oh my God. That game had a wicked downfall when the hackers were at their peak, and now it's back.
I don't know how it came back.
But a lot of people have started modding it, I think, might have what saved it. The mods and shit probably saved that game.
Be able to play different roles as well.
Yeah, they added the roles thing and everything like that. And then if you're fucking sick of that, then you can turn it off.
They added some roles to base game.
Yeah.
Like
new colors, a fourth map, some roles.
What was that? Why can't I think of who made
Impossible.
What?
I don't have it on my phone anymore, so I couldn't.
I should know. Inner Sloth?
Yes. Yeah. For sure. That's who it was. I don't know where that came
from. Yeah, they decided actually. They're a very small group of people, by the way. I think it's like 3 guys to run that entire game.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a big AAA title.
No.
There's not a big team at it.
There might be now.
Because that game started out. So when it came out originally, it was stupid big. Then people started to be able to hack and figure out who the bots were and made it real shitty.
Yeah.
And then I think they finally figured out how to get rid of those.
Yeah.
And then a bunch more YouTubers picked it back up with like these different roles and stuff.
Yeah. And everybody was like, how the fuck are you doing that?
And then now...
Because it was all modded.
Now all of a sudden everyone's back in the game again, which is like, honestly, as base, it should not have been popular.
You shouldn't have blown up in the first place. Really.
Especially for a mobile game.
Yeah.
It was never a full PC game or anything for the longest time. It was a mobile game to start with.
For sure. The last mobile game that I can remember that blew up like that so fast was like Crossy Road.
Now you can play it on your fucking Roku TV.
Yeah.
you can play Crossy Road. I think you can play it on Amazon.
Man, I used to be fucking obsessed with Crossy Road. That game used to be.
There's certain games that will literally just out of the fucking blue be the most popular bullshit ever.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah. The last one I can remember was like you had Crossy Road and Clash
Clash
at the same time. Clash is nowhere near what it was though, but it's still big.
But
Clash has survived for a while.
I see a lot of like YouTube ads.
Yeah, creator. There's some YouTube creators.
Creator sponsored. That's what
yeah.
They're sponsored by that or fucking Raid Shadow Legends. God damn it.
I fucking hate that
fucking game.
If I see a Raid Shadow Legends ad, I'm skipping that bitch.
For real, dude.
As soon as I'm allowed
to.
Anymore. Yeah. It was Crossy Road Clash, but right before Crossy Road blew
sponsored up. By. I'm like, because I get a lot of YouTubers like, oh, if you want to skip the ad, here's how far you go. It's like, okay, I also just start tapping the screen, go past it, just don't get past it.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Right before Crossy Road blew up, Clash was obviously still big, but then it was like Flappy Bird before that.
So Flappy Bird probably still be big today.
If people didn't microwave their fucking phones.
Yeah.
There is a guy that supposedly bought like the base of Flappy Bird and he's supposed to be redoing it and it's supposed to release again later this year. So we're gonna get a lot more phone rage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Someone's throwing a phone out of a 30-story building, just saying.
Yeah, oh for sure.
It's gonna happen.
If you're in New York, head on a swivel.
Watch out for flying phones.
Yes.
Okay.
And then before that, it was pretty much Pokemon Go. Which is still decent, but not
very niche.
Yeah. Oh yes.
It used to be like massive. Now it's very, very niche. Like, if you still play it,
both of us
more. You either played it back in the day, and now since they added some of the better shit like trading and stuff like that, now you're back on again. Or you got into it very recently when all the good stuff already.
Yeah. And you literally have two examples of that right here.
Yeah.
You started at the beginning, and I started recently.
I took a massive break. There's nothing.
Yeah. I didn't start till 2022.
The only game that I don't understand how it's still popular, or I do understand it's because I steal everybody else's ideas, is Behind You.
Yes. That's the one I was pointing at earlier.
Fortnite is, because they steal everybody's fucking ideas, is why they're still relevant.
Yes.
Probably the one that sticks out to me the most for how it's still relevant, because like it's what is it, 15 fucking years old now? Almost 20.
Depends what game you're talking about. If it's GTA 5, then you're looking at 2013, so 12. Minecraft should not. I fucking hate Minecraft. You're going to get me going. I fucking don't like Minecraft at all. I can't stand Minecraft.
I mean, I don't play survival much anymore than I used to. I'm doing a lot of pixel art.
Yeah.
Different art out of blocks, so it looks pixelated.
I've never. I'm 25 years old next month. I've never been a fan of building things. That goes all the way back to like Legos and Lincoln Logs. Never played with them.
I think that's probably why it.
And then the other
state's so relevant.
The other big thing is that I get fucking motion sick from even watching Minecraft.
How the fuck do you get motion sick watching Minecraft, but you can say you're fucking play Rocket League?
Well, you fix that, you little shit. Because I used to get motion sick at Rocket League.
I can fix Minecraft then too.
No, like I can't even watch people try to play Minecraft. It's the same thing with Fortnite build mode. If I try to watch builds, I get sick.
Weird.
Yeah. Because there's just so much shit going on. Like, it just
the problem is a lot of the videos are sped up.
That's fair.
A lot of
people might have something.
When they're doing any kind of build, they kind of turn while they're building, they'll turn the speed up, and it does get kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you actually just straight played it by like and set your camera up and everything correctly, you wouldn't have a problem with it.
Probably not. Just like Rocket League. We fixed like 2 settings and it was fine.
Literally two.
Yeah.
I'm like, hit this button and put this here. You're like, okay, shit. Now I've been playing for 5 fucking hours.
Yeah, literally. That first session,
not being able to play for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To being able to play for 5 hours.
Yes, but that first session though that we ran where you were trying to teach me shit, I was still getting like a headache. I'm like, ooh. But now I'm kind of used to it. I'm like, okay, I'm chilling.
But that game's probably the worst for that.
Rocket League is? Why?
It's a lot of movement.
Oh, yes. It very much is.
It's a lot of movement.
Very much is.
Like, compared to any other game, it's a fuck ton of movement.
Right.
Like, even other sports, even sports games aren't that much movement.
For sure.
That's what we could probably do the camera stuff on those. But, because not only, now you have anywhere from 2 to 8. I think there's another you have up to 8 cards. 2 to 8 cards moving around and a ball moving around.
Yeah, you can do 4v4. So, yeah. If you're doing 1v1 or 4v4, you can have up to 8.
You can have up to 8 people on up to 8 cards moving in completely different directions.
Yeah.
And a ball moving around.
Right. And you're trying to keep track of everything.
And then also a lot of the goal exposures are very movement based.
Yeah.
Like depending when the ball goes on the net.
For sure.
A lot of just cover the whole field with stuff. Which is probably why it's a massive posted warning on the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
But no, it's a lot of movement for.
You're lucky you went on your trip when you did, because you were gone all weekend. Mm-hmm. Our friend that I introduced you to, he started joining with us. Mm-hmm. Got me under protest on drop shot. Fuck.
What the hell?
I didn't do a damn thing. No, I was so bad.
Drop shot, really?
It was so bad. Like, the game mode's fun. I just suck. So, he did most of the work. And we were running 3s because it was the only option.
I need to take you on chaos mode to where you can start.
Trying to do aerials.
No, chaos mode has you can have grapples and punch the ball.
Oh, Rumble? Yes, yeah, give me that.
So
give me that. Fun. I want to play Rumble so bad.
It's so much fun for no reason.
I want to play Rumble. He put me on knockout. I was dead in 10 seconds.
Dude, knockout's fun. If you can actually,
I'm shit.
I mean, besides that, if you can start getting used to how be able to move on the mat stuff.
Yeah, no.
Some of the maps are kind of pain in the ass for that. Which map did you play?
Had a bunch of holes in it.
Was the 4 pillars?
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I think it was more than that, but
was the map that's 4 pillars, and there's a couple maps they all have holes in them. Mm-hmm. But some of the maps are a lot better. The one 4 pillars is a pain in the ass. You have to jump.
I think it was 4 pillars. Yeah.
You have to jump across them, which is annoying.
I want to close that. My bad.
Anyway, but
just a habit.
But the 4 pillar one sucks.
Yeah, I literally lost.
I need to take one of the maps for that.
We can try that tonight as well as Rumble if you want.
But Rumble's so much fun.
If Split Shot Snow Day is still on there, we could run that too. Have you ever played that? Not Snow Day, but Split Shot, where you cross the center line and hit the ground, you die. You have to reset.
I don't know if I played that. I think I played a little bit of it.
Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that the other day.
But when I see knockout back, I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah. The drop shot was shit, though, because we had to run 3s, because it was the only option on casual, was 3v3 drop shot. So he's fucking flying around trying to do everything. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to drive around and do anything. And then we have a fucking rando who's ball chasing the entire time. I'm like, I'm going to freak out, bro. Because I'm trying to do anything. So I'm trying to jump up and hit it. And then the rando is just like right under the ball. And I fucking drive right into him. Like literally get out of my way. I'm trying to do something.
Ball chasers.
Yeah.
Hey, when I do that.
But yeah, we can run some Rocket League tonight.
It works out for him. It just doesn't.
Not really, no.
I don't know why the people do it. Like, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't fix stupid.
For sure.
But yeah, otherwise, I don't know, GTA's lost popularity pretty bad.
Has it really?
Because you said bring J5 up when I started talking about Minecraft.
Yes.
No, that game died off, dude. I think it's been out too long.
For sure, but
I mean, they're still throwing updates at it.
Yeah, but
they're starting to feel like some older updates.
That's fair. I could see that.
Starting to ideas what to do with
it. I've never played it, but yeah, I could see where if your game's been out for 12 years, you run out of ideas. But Rockstar got screwed over with that by everybody starting to cough. For sure.
I don't know how bad that was. I mean, it was obviously not helpful.
I mean, it delayed production, I'm sure, on 6.
It didn't help anything.
Yeah.
For 6 for sure. But it's literally the biggest gap they've ever had between games. Ever in history.
Well, Red Dead was between the two.
I'm talking about between Red Dead and 6. I'm even talking about 5 and 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Red Dead and 6, yeah. That's gonna be 9 years.
Like, holy fuck.
Yeah. As long as 6 doesn't get delayed. If it gets delayed to next year for some reason, it's a decade since a new game came out.
And honestly, I feel like Rockstar is the only fucking game company that can get away with that.
Oh, yeah. Nobody else is.
No one is trusted enough to be able to get away with that.
Activision, Epic, anybody. Nobody's going to be fine with that.
It's like, we're not going to release a game for 4 years. You're no longer relevant anymore. You're fucked.
If COD did that, it would fall off. Like, it's already fallen off, but it literally would cease to exist.
Makes them tired of the year releases. They've said like 3 times when I do year releases. And I do year releases.
Yeah.
But anyway, but there's, I mean, like even Bethesda.
Is COD the same as Apple?
Fucking might be.
Yearly release. Anyways, here's the same game as last year. Have fun.
It looks better, okay.
Literally, it's got a better camera. What?
It's still the same as iPhone. It's still the same as iPhone 6. Just look up.
It's the same as the 13 for sure. Screen sizes haven't fucking changed at all.
No,
they've updated the cameras and the chip, and that is it.
The only other game company I think that might be trusted enough for that, but I feel it's still too long is Bethesda.
What do they make?
Fallout and Skyrim.
Yeah, they would probably be fine.
Now 10 years, I don't know.
They would probably be fine. They would probably fall off.
People still play Skyrim, dude.
Right.
I'll go back and play Skyrim right now. That game is so good for a reason.
But
for what that game is?
What I think about that one though is if they did it that way, if they waited a decade, they would probably fall off and not be relevant. But then as soon as they announce a new game, boom, they'd be fine.
They can write it back from the dead.
Yeah.
Activision couldn't. No way.
Nope.
Epic
literally rides off of Fortnite.
It does. If it wasn't for that game, Epic wouldn't exist.
Nope.
Even like Riot games can't do that.
No.
Yeah, Valorant and League of Legends and shit like that.
For sure.
They can't even go with. Not reach out for that.
Speaking of League of Legends, did you see Display's got Arcane stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
I thought about it. Too bad you haven't watched Arcane.
Yeah. I don't want to buy Netflix. Again.
Whatever. If anything, you gotta just come over and we can run through it pretty quick. It's only 18 episodes.
That's fine by me.
It's only 9 episodes.
I don't want
9 episodes a season. It's only 2 seasons.
Yeah. I don't. The other issue is I don't want to take your login and then screw up the whole household thing.
Yeah, that's like that.
Otherwise, I'd say we could do that, but
that's definitely not. That's right, because otherwise Netflix gets pissed.
Yes. Your account is banned for sharing households. Son of a bitch.
I can fucking spend an hour and a half point on that. Anyway, before you get into that, dude. But yeah,
we could literally run a whole podcast about bitching about streaming services.
Literally.
My dad literally came over earlier because he picked me up to go grocery shopping, and he told me that we had Fubo for the NFL season. They canceled it literally right after the Super Bowl ended. $169 a month. What?
A month?
What
Not
the hell is that? It would have to be a year, brother. It would have to be, because that's fucking outrageous. I mean, at that point, you go back to fucking cable.
Shit, I only pay 135 or fucking is for Prime
a year.
For a year.
Yeah.
And that covers
Prime Video.
Covers Prime Video, Prime Music, and fucking fashion shipping.
Yeah.
You're telling me for one fucking streaming service that is...
Let me look this up real quick.
There's no way it's not.
Yeah, there's that's way too much.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Fucking services for the same price.
I mean, yeah. Fubo plans $32.99 to $94.99 a month.
Fuck that, dude.
Fubo Premier's $99.99 per month for 262 channels, 4K, and unlimited cloud DVR. Add-ons 5 to 30 for more channels. You can add on Paramount Plus for $19.99 a month, MGM Plus for $5.99 a month, Stars for $10.99 a month. Yeah, so very possible that it was $170 a month.
Fuck that, dude. I'm sorry.
That's fucking insane. Yeah, no, that's not it.
There's some shit around someone. It's fucking man.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem paying for Prime because 3 things all for the same price.
Yes.
For a year.
And there's like a lot of benefits there.
Right.
Even if you didn't use like Prime Video.
I mean, the fact
you would have Prime alone, you would have Prime Music and fast shipping.
The fast shipping alone is almost worth that.
Yeah.
And you also get Prime exclusive discounts.
That's right, yeah.
As well. Either on video stuff or on the store.
On the store, yeah.
So there's certain discounts that you just can't get unless you have a price discount.
For sure. Yeah.
Which, I mean, so that was at least worth it. Like, I don't see the Fubo one being worth it. I'm sorry. I don't think I'd even pay it $100 for base price.
No. Because you probably have add-ons for like no ads and all that shit.
It's cheaper to do Hulu with live TV. That's
why we got Fubo, was to get rid of Hulu, because they thought that was too expensive.
Hulu's less expensive than that is.
Yeah, by a lot. You can do
football, NASCAR, basketball, fucking.
Yeah, we had the Hulu, Live TV, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, everything.
That bundle wasn't too bad.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was fucking nice.
But I mean, that's the only reason I can have Disney Plus. To be honest with you.
Disney Plus got some good shit. If you're really nostalgic, you can go back and watch some fire shit from back in the day.
I've been on Disney Plus for a while. Yeah, I don't know when last time I've been on Disney Plus.
You can go watch.
There's a couple newer Disney shows I haven't watched because shit's going on.
Fair enough.
I need to get on there and watch Moana 2, I think.
Oh, is that on there already?
I would think. Yeah, that's not Disney.
I mean, it just left theaters though, so that's why I was a little confused.
I haven't checked.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing it is.
Fair enough.
I don't only imagine me as a Disney paid show. I feel like I immediately go to Disney Plus.
You would think, yeah.
So, I think a lot of times, even when they're in theaters, they're still on Disney Plus. If there's theaters with more screens, yeah, probably. But I don't. Either way, I haven't been on. Like I said, I haven't been on this one in a while.
Yeah.
But like Disney still makes decent movies.
Disney definitely does still make decent movies, but it's
like I was like, oh, Disney makes movies for kids. Like, well, sure.
That's obviously their target audience.
But like, have you looked into some of the jokes in those fucking movies?
Some of them are bad.
Some are rough, dude.
Yeah. But also, like, there's still some Disney movies that hit for adults. For sure. Like,
you can't say they're not bad. You can't say they're bad movies.
You could take your kid to watch it and leave more entertained than your kid was.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, some of them are straight fucking garbage, by the way.
Oh, some of them are really bad. But
some of them do want straight garbage.
Speaking of garbage, you want to talk about garbage Disney movies? Cars 4 next year. That shit's probably going to be ass.
Cars is decent.
Cars 3 fell off. Cars 1 and 2 were fire.
That Cars 3 didn't fall.
Cars 3 was pretty rough.
I can agree on that one. Am I gonna,
you tell me I'm going to watch...
Am I not going to watch 4? No, I'll still watch it.
I'll probably still watch it. But what are you going to tell me? Because McQueen was at the end of his fucking career in 3, so what's he going to be, a fucking crew chief?
Sure.
Like,
that or he's going to try to...
He's going to be an announcer? The hell? I ain't trying to watch that shit. I could dead ass go see that shit in theaters, and if he is an announcer, I am leaving in the first 5 minutes.
No, he's going to be a crew chief, and Sally's going to be racing Imsica.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That'd be crazy.
That would be.
It's the only thing they haven't touched, by the way. They've done like every other kind of racing.
Yeah.
And that they have not touched. You want to talk about shitty fucking movie? Fucking Planes.
Planes was rough.
What the fuck?
First time I watched Planes, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Then I go watch it again, I'm like, ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
But you know what pissed me off the most about Disney, especially? Taking old classic movies
and redoing them,
and now they're black. What the fuck?
Racist.
No, that's what I'm saying is they're taking like classic movies, but they've been turning Ariel black.
Yes. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well, it's fine to an extent, but now they're doing it with everyone, all their fucking movies.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
There's a lot wrong with that.
Why? What is possibly wrong with that? We're literally going to end up having to cut this whole bit out. We're probably not going to keep this.
But it's fine. No, I'm going to go ahead. What I'm saying is, we know these characters for years. And the images, they're white.
Yes.
You can't just automatically be like, okay, now they're black now. You can't do that.
I mean, they're probably just doing it for the whole, like, diversity and inclusion thing.
They are, and that's what's annoying about it.
But we're
like,
still...
make a new movie?
We're still going to see Ariel as white. So, right, it's not going to really change anything.
Like, you make a new movie, and you have a black lead, cool. I'm not going to say I'm goddamn worried about it.
I think...
But the fact you're taking classic movies and changing all the characters around, or the lead characters at least.
I think
just for your inclusion shit.
I don't really care too much about the inclusion shit because I think it's cool. I don't like taking an animated fucking thing from the 60s to the 90s and then making it look like it's a real fucking thing.
Oh, you're just like trying
like
to
you're
live action?
Yeah. I'm not trying to go watch a live action Lion King where the fucking realistic lion is talking. I don't care.
The worst part about that is now they're doing the inclusion thing with the live action. So now they're taking the animated one.
Oh, I know.
Turning live action and then changing the main character to a different color. It's like, what are we doing?
I mean, the inclusion thing, like, I don't care.
I understand it.
I don't want to say I don't care because that sounds really bad. I care because it's cool to have the diversity and inclusion and equality of it.
I don't like it being the main character. You know what I mean?
Black people can be the main character.
No, that's God damn it! I'm not saying that. I literally just said I don't care if you make a new main character black. Okay? I don't give a shit about it. It's taking old main characters and changing them. Like you do like some side characters or whatever, cool.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be as mad about it. But I'm saying general consensus is you have a canonically white character, then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, they're black now.
I see where you're coming from, and I can see the dislike in that.
Because I don't have any problem with a new movie being black lead. No problem at all.
Yeah. I mean,
Moana's great. That's a
but that was an original idea.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't an old movie they changed the main character for.
Yeah. I can see where you're coming from.
It's not just me. That's a general consensus throughout.
Oh, I know. I know you're like delivering the message on the general consensus. And I see where you're coming from and your point, and that it's widely accepted that that's the case. I don't see a big deal about changing the character. I don't like the live action because then they just take it and fucking ruin it.
Right.
I'm like, you can't sit here and tell me, like, they're obviously going to redo Ariel if they haven't already. I think they did already.
I think that's really what it kind of started, where people are kind of starting to get mad about it.
Yeah.
When they seen it.
Yeah. But, like, a lion doesn't talk, so that's fucking stupid.
No, it doesn't.
That's fucking stupid. And then Ariel is not going to sit there and hold her breath for fucking 45 minutes underwater. That's fucking stupid.
Well, she's a fish.
Part fish. Still a person.
She doesn't have gills.
Exactly. So.
See, now you're just going too deep.
Not at all. She's going to need oxygen. Fucking. So. If you're.
I mean, if
you're logical.
Look how long a dolphin can stand underwater for.
Obviously, the whole thing is for fucking entertainment. Entertainment. The whole thing is for entertainment purposes. But the whole concept of live action when it was animated is dumb. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the live action shit. What?
Me just ends up looking real fucking weird.
It does. It really does. You're not like live action. You got a whole fucking safari singing a fucking Hakuna Matata. Right. I don't give a shit. A lion is not friends with a fucking zebra.
Thanks.
Doesn't matter. The only people who are friends with zebras are chiefs. It's fucking bullshit.
But another talking about doing a live action. Did they ever end up doing a live action Moana? I don't remember if they did or not.
Not yet.
Either way, I know they're talking about.
They've done like a Broadway Moana, but they're
talking about making a full movie live action Moana, which obviously having The Rock as
shocker.
But I think they had. I think they talked about Zendaya being Moana.
The Rock saying "You're welcome" on like college football game day. Yeah. That shit was fucking hilarious.
And then I think they're talking. I don't know if they ever figure out who's Moana or not. Anyway, but it's. I can see where you're coming from that too. It just looks atrocious.
It really does.
It looks so bad.
Yes.
And then the whole like live action Lion King thing is stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've seen the trailers for that. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looked so dumb. Also, like the classic. Yes, bullshit. Exactly. But like the classic scene of like holding Simba. Mm-hmm. A lion's not standing on two fucking legs to hold up a cub. That's not a fucking thing.
It wasn't a lion that held Cody limbs.
Oh, it was the fucking monkey, wasn't it? Yeah.
And a monkey's not gonna be sitting holding a lion cub.
Monkey's not fucking picking up a fucking lion cub because he'll probably die.
Because the lion's parents are gonna be like, no.
Yeah, exactly. They'll throw him off the fucking rock.
Just eat him.
Yes.
Ideally.
Yeah.
So, it's... they need to make it such bad decisions.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a lot of people that hate Disney for the whole taking over Star Wars as well. Because honestly, ever since that went downhill pretty bad.
Yeah, they should have stopped after 6. Which is hilarious because 4, 5, and 6 were first. So really, they should have stopped after 3.
Which is technically 2. Or something. I hate trying to figure that timeline out, dude.
You gotta decipher a whole bunch of code to figure out the Star Wars timeline.
That timeline's about as bad as fucking Fast Furious timeline.
Yeah.
That's a rough timeline too. That's good. There's
a new Fast and Furious coming out pretty soon, right?
Part 2 of 10.
Yeah.
Part 2 of Fast Furious 10 coming out pretty soon.
I'm excited for that. That should be pretty good.
I mean, I can see the whole thing where people saying that Fast Furious fell off after
Paul Walker died. Yeah.
Which I kind of see.
I could kind of see it too, but
they started really getting away from the whole car side of things after that a little bit.
It's a lot more storytelling.
Which, I mean, fair enough, but it's not what people
are there for.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Feels like the target audience shifted quite a bit.
And it's probably not a good thing.
Probably not.
But you do you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop you.
I only have one more major point, and I wanted to save it for last because I think it's hilarious. Do you happen to have anything else before we try to wrap this up?
Besides rag on Disney more? No.
Okay. So
I could probably make a whole episode of that shit, too.
Yeah, we probably could. So, super fun story. I checked my mail for the first time in like a month yesterday.
Oh, fun.
And I had my W-2s. So I'm like, I'm not going to be a lazy piece of shit this year, and I'm actually going to do my taxes early.
Look at him be a star citizen.
Yeah. Trying to feed the IRS more money quicker.
Before they actually shut down.
Yes.
Anyways.
So I use TurboTax, have every year I file my taxes, and I got a problem this year. Put in all my information.
Not free. Anyways.
It's fucking not, and that's my problem.
You know you just go like straight to the IRS, so it's that do it free.
Oh shit. That's gonna fix my problem. But I get on TurboTax, I fucking fly through all of my shit.
See if we can find that again.
A couple years ago, I put a little bit of money in Bitcoin, so I upgraded to TurboTax Premium because I was like, I've never filed investment taxes, so I might need help. And I talked to an advisor at TurboTax, and I said, hey, I have X amount of money in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, did you sell it? No, I still have it. I still have it to this day. And they're like, you don't have to file because you never sold it, so you don't make money off the asset.
Well, you never made money off of it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have made money off of it, but I never sold it.
You haven't made money off of it.
Right. Like, I mean, it's growing, but...
Doesn't matter.
I haven't sold it.
You didn't sell it and get the money from
So, yeah, I don't have...
It don't matter how much is going in your account.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't have the gain on assets.
You never actually pulled money out of it.
Exactly. I don't have the gain on the asset. So they were like, you don't have to file that. I'm like, cool. Anyways. Did that. And then...
So now you're paying for premium for no fucking reason.
And I did it last year because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. So this year I said, I have premium. I don't need it. So I try to cancel it even before I had my W-2s and everything. And there's nowhere to cancel it. Like, okay, this is pissing me off.
Rocket money. I'm just kidding.
This is actually pissing me the fuck off that I can't cancel TurboTax Premium. So I run through my taxes, and then I got a problem. Because this thing...
I don't know if you do that or not. I would actually never use rocket money.
I've canceled mine because I now no longer need it.
From the
ads, you can do that. But anyways, so I run through, and I'm getting Y amount of money back on my taxes. I'm like, yay, money back. Fantastic. I don't owe money. That's great. It's always good when you don't owe money.
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right, cool. TurboTax over here is like, okay, premium is $90. No. Your state filing is $40. Okay, fine, because you kind of have to. And then to pay for me filing taxes from my return, they want me to pay another $40. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. You literally just cut my return basically in half.
Mm-hmm.
By Fed, state, and whatever this fucking retarded fee is for paying from my return. So I had to get on the phone and call somebody, and I'm like, hey, there's a lot of fees here. I don't want to pay all this. And she was like, so what's going on? And first off, I can barely understand her. Not because it's like an Indian person.
Oh, really?
For once.
That's present.
It was all static over the phone. Like the whole phone call was static on her end. I'm like, so I basically just said okay and ended up hanging up and figured it out on my own. So I finally figured out how to cancel it. Cancel premium. So now I'm on TurboTax free.
Mm-hmm.
And I go through, and then they say, I get to the end and they're like, you can't file for free. because you have an HSA, that's a complex return. It's not a simple return. You can't file for free. You have to upgrade. Now I have to upgrade to deluxe, which is $39. I'm like, okay, it's better than $89, so we're getting somewhere. I've run through the whole thing again, and then it says I still owe $40 for trying to pay through my return. I'm like, so now you got me for $39, $39, and $40. No, we're not paying $40 to pay from my return when that's never been a thing before. That is my gripe with that.
I do know you can go to like directly to that website and do it that way.
That's probably what I'm going to end up doing because
you shouldn't have to pay for taxes.
Exactly, because I looked at H&R Block.
Unless you owe money for taxes,
you don't pay anything.
You don't fucking pay for that.
Exactly. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing because I got pissed off. Mm-hmm. I was trying to do all this yesterday morning, and then
a leg up, by the way.
Yeah, right.
To do taxes.
I was so pissed off yesterday morning doing this crap. Because I've never had an issue filing my taxes. Ever. And now I got this shit where they're trying to make me pay all sorts of shit.
I never used Iris website. I've always had a...
You always have somebody do it for you. Yeah. I'm not trying to pay nobody to do it so that I save even more money.
Because I don't fucking do that shit.
It's fucking light work as long as you don't have a million different forms to do. But... yeah.
This year, dude.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of forms this year.
I'm getting fucked this year.
Yeah, you're getting cooked. You're probably going to owe money.
I had a W-2 from the first half of the year.
Yes.
And then I have two different
1099s. Yeah, you're... Well, because you had a W-2 for the first half, it might offset. So you might be okay. But you could get cooked. But you probably made enough off the W-2 to not have to really worry about it. But regardless.
Either way, I just haven't done my end.
Yeah. So.
Probably that's my new tax prep person because unfortunately my head passed away early.
Ooh. Sorry to hear that. That sucks.
And she's really good at what she do.
That really sucks. But.
Try to find out. Anyway.
Yeah. So I was looking through.
I could do it myself, but.
We can sit down and try to do it.
I just don't know. Since I haven't done I probably could have done it if I still had the W-2 job. But I haven't touched any 1099 stuff.
Yeah. I know a little more about it because I think I've had 1099 stuff before.
1099 is always if you work for yourself.
Yeah. But I think I've had 1099 stuff before and haven't had a big issue on TurboTax doing that. So we might be able to get somewhere with that.
TurboTax, you couldn't do 1099.
You definitely can.
They weren't simple returns.
You definitely can. I don't know if they class as simple returns, but you can definitely do 1099s. Yeah.
I think it said on the bottom of the fucking.
Yeah.
When you can't.
Well, yeah. So that's why I ended up having to go to premium because the year that I invested in Bitcoin initially, I had a 1095 for health insurance, and then I had. I think it might have been a 1098 for reimbursement of school funds for going to college. So I had to file all sorts of different forms and didn't have any issues. I rifled right through it. I was done in 10, 15 minutes. Didn't have any issues, and it got sent through, and life was good. But I tried to look at H&R Block because that's like the only other main tax service I know of. And if you have an HSA, they want you to pay $35 to do that. And then it's $37 to pay from your return. I'm like, we're not paying y'all money to fucking pay from my tax return. Right. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, because
so now I'm going to have to figure something out. I didn't
realize that, but
because that has never been a thing in the prior years.
So that would be a pop-up.
But I'm also not fucking putting my card information into that shit either.
No, hell no. Only if it was a burner card.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely not in my fucking
gift card.
Yeah, like a fucking loadable
Visa gift card.
Visa reload, bro. Yeah.
But, oh no! You ran out of funds for me. Okay, only $20.
I know.
But no, I know pretty sure that if you go straight to that website, it's free on because.
So yeah,
I'm pretty sure you don't have to pay for tax.
Yeah, I'll probably end up trying that. Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, that shit was pissing me off. So I just wanted to hop on here and gripe about it real quick.
TurboTax is pretty bad.
They haven't been in prior years.
Oh no, this year I've heard a lot.
Yeah, this year was my only bad time with it.
I've really never seen anything about TurboTax pop up on that was like an ad or whatever. Which is weeks. Free.
Liar.
Fuck off. Anyways,
Wittowly cap.
but I seen a guy pop up, start talking about tax, and then for some fucking reason, I kept watching it.
What you guys talking about?
Taxes.
Oh, shucks.
Anyway, if you get that reference. Anyway.
If you know, you know.
For real. But I seen it, and he's like, oh, you don't have to pay for taxes, go to IRS's website. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I will probably be doing that this year.
Yeah.
And as long as I don't have any issues with it, then we can try to do yours that way.
Yeah.
So.
Either, I guess you could look for it, make sure it's like, what the fuck ever it is.
Yeah.
I think there's one that takes you to TurboTax somehow.
That seems like a scam.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, but no, as long as it's the right address stuff, you can get it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably try to do.
It's just probably easier to be honest with you.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Because usually government stuff is pretty straight, cut and dry. They don't really fucking try to roundabout bullshit.
Well, half of our fucking citizens are fucking stupid, so they probably can't get away with doing that shit.
Yeah.
And this is why you can't fix stupid.
Not even that type. Trust me, I fucking tried. It does shut them up a little bit. They still can make like muffled noises. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fix anything.
Right, yeah. And on that note, I think we will end it for this week. We will probably not be meeting on Wednesday unless something crazy happens. So,
and in that case, been going, who fucking knows?
Yeah. And in that awesome case, we will be back next week. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, follow us, subscribe on YouTube. And we will be back next week with something.
Who knows what?
Exactly.
Believe it or not, I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. See you next week.